Good afternoon. My name is Jeanette Wilson, and I'm going to share my health journey with you. Although nutrition was an interest of mine for many years prior to learning about Juice Plus, I found myself confused about what was really good for me. I worked in retail management right out of college, which for me meant eating a lot of mall food almost every day. And during those years, my two addictions were Diet Coke and M&Ms. And I thought as long as I was working out and not gaining weight, I would stay healthy. Fast forward a few years, I was married and became a stay-at-home mom. We had a 5-year-old and a 2-year-old, and a few different acquaintances mentioned Juice Plus, and I started getting educated on how whole food nutrition through Juice Plus could heal our bodies and fight against those so-called genetic diseases. This is my mom and dad. My dad is diabetic, which was a huge concern. I wanted him to be healthier. And since I knew that if I continued to live a life of sugar addiction along with my children, we would likely end up with the same horrible disease. I began this mission to fuel mine and my family's bodies with a variety of plants in lots of colors and to keep them as healthy as I could. My husband had high blood pressure in his early 30s and chronic allergies, so I was very concerned about that, along with, as I mentioned, my kids developing diabetes and also cancer that's on both sides of our family. Along with being a stay-at-home mom, I got to be a fitness instructor as well. And I know that this can be a concern with a lot of fitness instructors because we do teach a lot of extra classes. And so a lot of times there's a lot of extra oxidative stress going along with this, which causes extra sickness and injuries that the average person may not develop because they're not teaching as many classes. But I have noticed more energy at the gym, and I know that every day my cells are being fed to perform and to recover more efficiently. So I don't miss classes because of sickness or injury. Not only have I experienced some great results, my husband's blood pressure is down to a normal level and it has stayed down there for the last 10 years. His allergies are so much better. He wishes that he would have known about Juice Plus years ago to save him from so much suffering. And my children, my kids, they just go to the doctor so little that when I have to fill out forms, I forget what the name of their doctor or even their insurance is because we just don't use it. And I really believe that we've saved a lot of money on doctor's visits and medication because of that. Alexandria is now 15 and she's on the high school drill team and takes several hours of studio dance and competes with that studio. And Zane is 12. He's in the middle of one sport normally as he's starting to condition for that next season's sport. And throughout these last 10 years, I've also had my third baby. And although sometimes that, as you're getting a little bit older, the pregnancies tend to get a little bit more difficult, she was my easiest and my healthiest pregnancy. And she's definitely my best eater. And she participates in gymnastics and softball. And to top it off, with this third pregnancy, I did have a little bit more trouble dropping the last few pounds. And with the tools and support through Juice Plus, I was able to accomplish that as well. And I honestly don't know where my family would be without Juice Plus and the education that I have received with it. That's why I love sharing this with others to watch more families experience healthier lives.